Guys, I have like the most well-timed YouTube video of all time. It's almost as like I knew Vegeta was gonna get some hype, so I had to counterbalance it in the universe to make sure that he got hated more, if not equivalent to how much he's getting loved. Guys, Dragon Ball Legends just announced, well, not just, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm really late, but they announced. Holy, they announced a brand new rarity for Dragon Ball characters, and they started off with Vegito. And boy, let me just get the first thing out of the way. When the first time I saw that reveal, I was like, I can't wait for this to happen to Gogeta. That was the first thing I was like, wow. I wasn't like, this is Vegito. I was like, I can't wait for Gogeta to get this. I can't wait for there to be a legend Gogeta. But now that we're done with all the serious talk, like I guess it's cool. Like it's Vegito, so it's not, but I guess. Again, it's gonna be so awesome when it's Gogeta. But anyways, just to make sure we're still hanging on, this whole thing, I guess. Can we talk about how like they introduced the character by showing off his first reveal in 2019 with, I would consider, a cooler entry by showing off. I think it's so funny that you just show off this brand new characters in a PvP match. You're like, bro, what are you using? You have to wait and see. That's peak, bro. But then they didn't replicate that. They just had it. So no, you're just watching a video this time. Like, obviously it's still awesome, but it could have been awesomer if it was the same thing. Like, imagine you load up into a match and you're fighting against the god tier setups. Like that, you can't do that. You can't just not do that. Like, imagine our first fusing characters, Gogeta and I guess fusing Super Vegeta. Imagine you're fighting in a tournament, the winner finally wins, and the next thing you know, Goku and Vegeta fuse. Dude, that would have been crazy. That would have been spectacular. Ultimate even. Sparking. Sparking. Yeah. But, that would have been awesome. But I'm really just hating. Let me get back to the love. Legend Rarity. I already watched a Gorash video. So yeah, you know where my sources are. But yeah, the banner seems to be pretty good. Ultra Z power, but LF unit rates. And the banner format is, obviously ultra, but still, that's really good. It's like we're gonna get the characters. And guys, I have CC. I think I will probably do a rotation, maybe. Because I think it's gonna be probably a long while until we get a Gogeta legend. So I guess I'm fine with summoning a Vegito. I'm really doing it for the tag Goku and Vegeta though. I think they're cool, and I really like the model from God Goku and Hit. I just never end up getting them because I was focused on summoning for Gogeta. But now that I already have Gogeta, and I think he's at decent stars, and also because I didn't get any more copies after starting the summoning process after getting him once, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, about time I start getting some other characters, and we're gonna start off with getting Goku and Vegeta. That being said, guys, I can't wait for it to be Gogeta. I can't wait for him to get a legend. Because looking at his animations, okay, the coolest thing he has is him carrying the Candy Vegeta. That was the only character in the game that I think they need to put in. Like, I think April Fools, I think we are still in line to get a Candy Vegeta as a playable character. Like, they literally have him now as a special cover change. Not a special clash animation. I really think we're so close to an April Fools Candy Vegito. I think it's super possible. I think we're gonna get it, actually. I still hold that in my heart of cards. We are gonna get a Candy Vegito. Do I want that? Yes. Is it gonna be funny? Yes. Am I gonna main Vegito only as a candy? Wait and see, guys. I might actually like Vegito as a playable character if he's a piece of candy, so I don't have to see his ugly design and I don't have to see his horrible moves. I can just be Vegito in his peakest form, not him. So that's that. I guess to say something positive, I guess I could technically, it was a cool little thing where it was like an Inca, and I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, it's Vegito, but it's kind of cool, and they did a callback. Actually, this kind of spins back to Hate. I feel like you can tell Vegito is such a mid character and just such a boring, basic booty butt person when his LF animation is just sword slices, and it's just the same thing. Like, okay. There's two ways to look at it. Gorosh, when his video came out, because he is the ultimate source of Vegeta love. Um, he was like, "Oh my gosh, it's an homage to the original Super Vegito. Oh my goodness, the sword." No, that's just all Vegito has. Like, the LF animation couldn't have been anything else. He does not have sauce. It was either that or Final Kamehameha, which they already did recently, which also sucked major balls. There was never an option to give him anything good. It was simply sword or basic ki blast with a bad name. And they chose the sword because at least a sword is a sword and not a basic blast with basic moves. I was going to say something worse. But guys, that's just so lame. But of course, it's not Legend's fault. It's Toriyama's fault. And we don't have to say Toriyama's fault, actually. It's everyone's fault. It's Toriyama's fault. Oh my goodness, words. Because Vegeta just sucks. But it's not anyone's fault. Actually, I don't think it is. I think it was ordained by fate that Vegeta would exist and be bad. It was like ordained that he had to exist just to make Gogeta look so much better, to make Zamasu look so much better, to make Gotenks look somehow better. It was all just to do that. It was to make Kefla look good. Because at least Kefla has some moves. Breaker Energy Wave. Gigantic Burst, I think, is also a move. I'm counting Crush Cannon. Because, and she has some other moves. She has multiple moves. I genuinely could sit here and, give you, 6 moves that she has if I took the time to research it. Because, I don't remember her names of the moves. Because I don't use her in most video games. She has that gigantic breaker, though. Or gigantic burst, sometimes called. Whatever, the move. The I win, the one that got absolutely countered by UI. But, that's something. Vegeta's got nothing. And this video is going longer than it should have been. Guys, the point is, Legends has a new rarity. It's going to be cool to see Gogeta. I still don't like Vegito. And, that was pretty much it. Yeah, that was the 2 things. I just rambled for 7 minutes. I'll title this video something cool. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below. I made it this far, Mazer. I just felt like it, And then send that in the comment section below. And, I'll like the comment because, guys, let's be honest, I get 1 to 2 comments per video. I think one time I got 4 and I was like, wow, that's 4. It's 4 and 1 or 0. I'll see there's 0. But I'm not doing it for the comments. It'd be kind of weird if I was just looking at numbers that often. I promise you guys, hand on heart, I don't look at the YouTube Studio app as much as I probably should, I guess if I wanted to grow a YouTube channel, I should probably look at it a lot. But I don't look at it a lot because, frankly, I'm in it for me as much as I'm in it for you guys. Just really wanted to share that, guys. See you guys next one, and peace.